Hey gang, DVD Collector back, and you are on Horoscope. This week is Indie Horror film, and I've chose to review for you a independent film that I really fell in love with from the very beginning, and that was The Innkeepers, starring Sarah Paxton, Pat Haley, and Kelly McGillis, that we remember from Top Gun. She doesn't really look like she did in Top Gun anymore, but that's neither here nor there. This movie came out in 2011. It is a ghost movie, directed by Ty West. This is a slow burn. It's a very slow burn movie. There's a lot of story in a short amount of time. This film takes place in, I believe, over a day or a night. And what happens is that this inn has been owned and operated for over 100 years. Excuse me. And it's finally shutting its doors. And this is a story of the last two employees, played by, like I said, Sarah Paxton and Pat Haley, shutting it down. Well, they've decided to do a little ghost hunting on the side and film some weird occurrences that happen and try to, bring light to why people have referred to this hotel as a haunted hotel over the years. Now, during the course of the night, we have a lot of very odd people coming in to spend the night, and that's where we go. That's where it is with the story. Now, the screenplay was also written by Ty West, and it purposely gives us the slow burn to learn and to know these characters in this short amount of time. We can't burn through the movie because then we don't have the character development needed for a movie about a single night. I think Ty did a great job directing this movie. There was really no lag for me. I mean, I call it a slow burn. It's kind of weird to say that it is a slow movie, but there's no lag, because there's not. It's one of those movies that is slow progressing, but it doesn't bother you. You don't mind sitting there watching this. I loved this movie from beginning to end. There was no real bad points to this. I mean, editing and camera angles take care of everything for us here. You get that creepy, eerie feeling. There's not a big use for over-the-top special effects. It does have some practical. It does have some very little CGI that I noticed. Maybe more than even I picked up on. But what they did use was brilliant for the movie. I absolutely stand by loving this movie. Not a lot to it. It's a very simple movie. I've talked about it, the whole thing. That's without giving away what happens at the end and all that stuff. This is a must-see, and that's the way I look at it. And I talk to people all the time about, hey, have you seen Innkeepers? On a list of independent films. I'm a huge fan of independent horror films, and this is one that I really, really enjoyed. From the story to the acting to the editing to everything about this movie comes together finally at the end, or technically the whole package, as a very good story. Sarah Paxton and I keep forgetting his name, Pat Haley, do a great job with their characters. Sarah Paxton, I really don't know why she hasn't been in a lot more stuff. She's very good on screen. She brings a good presence to her. I bet she would pull off, especially in the horror genre, lots and lots of good movies. So, soundtrack was kind of forgettable to me. Not much need for one in this kind of environment or setting. I mean, music always sets the tone for a horror movie, especially, and you get that. Nothing really, just kind of standard, horror movie music for a ghost story. It's nothing iconic is going to come out of this, but it does set the mood when the scene is there. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a rating. I've developed a new rating, and I'm not giving it stars, I'm not giving it points, nothing like that. I'm going to three points. It's avoid, consider, and must see. And I would recommend this for everybody as a must see movie. If you haven't seen it, please check out The Innkeepers. Let me know what you think if you have seen it, because I know I've heard some people that don't like this movie, and that's understandable. It is slow, but it's actually my type of ghost story movie. I'm not into jump and grabs, and there are very little use of that in here. You don't need that in this movie. This movie's set up to be exactly what it is, a good story. So there we go again. So once again, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and watch everybody else's videos throughout the week and let me know what you think of the Innkeepers. So until next time, guys. Later.